All right, Darren, thank you. Time now 8:37. A world-class athlete who appeared many times on Fox 40 fell to his death over the summer in Switzerland. In a Fox 40 News special report, for the first time since his death, Johnny's wife opens up exclusively to Fox 40 about the man that she lost and loves. This is her story.
3, 2, 1, exit.
Once we jump, we become one with the universe. I fell in love with the air and just started jumping, and then I just continue following my heart, and it's taken me to some places, let me tell you.
On July 3rd, world-class wingsuit pilot Jhonathan Florez fell to his death.
It was a jump he'd never done before.
Johnny was in Switzerland for a jump at Mount Titlis with friend Scotty Bob.
They found a local Swiss base jumper who'd done it hundreds of times, and he brought them up on the gondola.
Johnny was last in line to jump.
He must have fallen right at the exit point, and he must have tripped or slipped.
There's no video of his fall. Investigators don't know what happened.
The worst day of my life.
Jhonathan's widow, Kaci Florez, met her husband in 2010 while skydiving at the Lodi Parachute Center.
I saw this beautiful woman and I started talking with her.
She's offset, smiling really big.
So she knew
right
what she was getting into when she met you.
When your husband jumps off of mountains and jumps out of airplanes for a living, it's something that you're faced with.
She accepted, and she knows that I'm doing it because I love what I do.
Every year, we lose someone that we know, because it's just a reality of the sport.
A sport Johnny excelled at. He set 4 Guinness World Records in 2012, the same year he married Kaci. The following year, Johnny won the Wingsuit World League Championships in China. He visited Fox 40 to share his big win. We're with Johnny Florez this morning, and yes, he is just hot off a trip to China. This is the suit, this is the winning suit. A year before his death,
He's the one that has the camera on his head.
Johnny's skills with wingsuit piloting and videography took him to Hollywood.
This was a dream job. Point Break, the original, is so iconic, and it was such a huge inspiration for so many of the people who are skydiving today.
Point Break, Push Back the Limits comes out Christmas Day. The movie's director, Erickson Core, says without athletes like Johnny, this remake could not have happened.
The extreme athletes were everything to this project. They were my creative partners more so than just being in the film.
When you see a scene in the movie where there's 4 guys flying through the crevice, it's actually 5 guys, because somebody has to be getting that shot.
These are the greatest wingsuit pilots who have ever lived.
Is that Johnny in the middle?
In the yellow, yeah. Acting like a goofball. He was always having fun.
Don't stop me, 'cause I'm having a good time, having a good time.
Even with his playful spirit, Kaci says for Johnny, his job was much more.
He used his platform as an athlete to raise awareness for topics that were important to him.
Qatar government, all I want to tell you is free Pablo. Look at his case. I do believe that we as athletes and people who are in the spotlight, we have like a responsibility to talk about things that are bigger than our sport and to use our craft just to communicate important messages.
From his incredible blindfolded jump for justice to hospital visits with kids, Johnny saw his sport as a way to serve.
He was passionate about everything. Everything he did with all of his heart.
Since her husband's death, Kaci says she finds peace within gratitude.
That pain has illuminated the light and the things to be grateful for. I really believe that he did everything he was supposed to do here on Earth.
That was beautiful.
Oh,
Good work,
dude.
buddy.
I was right there, dude.
Nice.
That last shot there was of extreme athlete Jeb Corliss with Johnny during a training flight for the Point Break reboot. That movie hits theaters nationwide Christmas Day. Kaci plans to have Johnny's ashes spread during a skydive in Davis on what would have been his 33rd birthday, April 3rd, 2016. It will be open to the public. She's actually in Los Angeles. The premiere for the United States is happening tonight, so she's very excited to be there with all of Johnny's friends and colleagues to really celebrate him.
I mean, you obviously knew him really well. We met him the couple of times he was on the show, and just so obviously and instantly charming and full of life. That's we have had few people on the show like him.
Surreal watching those clips again when he was here, sitting right here, and when we were over there with him on the set. It's just surreal to see those images.
It was such a hard story to put together because I sat and I just I mean, there's so much video and there's so many just wonderful, engaging images of him and really him living his life to the fullest.
Well, in the hours you were here putting together, because you start watching and you would watch every clip all the way to the end, because there he is again. So we're so sorry for the great loss, and we're happy to celebrate the life, and we look forward to the movie coming out as well.
Yes, we do.
Last project he worked on. 8:42 now at Fox 40.